What is up, guys? This is Logan with Card Poppers here, back with a long-awaited mail day review from Card Poppers. So this is some personal stuff for me. I'm going to be moving most of this besides a couple of these cards, and I actually forgot to do the video, so I opened up some of the packages, but I'll start with what I have open already, then I'll move into the box that's unopened. I got scissors right here to open up the box. And let's get right into it. So the first deal I made was a gentleman who he's bought for me a couple times, some lower end stuff, but I just kind of I thought Hendon Hooker was really good in college. I think they beat Alabama last year, or I don't know who I think they beat Alabama last year, but that was a big win for them. This card does around $20, I think, and I thought it was just a cool card to hang on to just in case he ends up getting a starting opportunity. And I don't know where he's at right now, but if he gets a starting opportunity, this could be a nice card to have to hold on to. And then he just did some toss-ins, and I've been good about, I'll pay this card forward and it'll be a toss into another deal that I make. But this is just a cool little numbered card, Drew Bledsoe out of 249. Can't go wrong with that. And then he threw in a Trey Lance base mosaic NFL debut. So besides the Hendon Hooker, these are some cards I'll pay it forward to somebody else and toss them into a deal. Somebody that buys from me or I trade from, I'll toss this in and make them get a little bit more value, make them happy a little bit. And then next up, so it's from a girl I've done a bunch of deals with already. I'll try and flip this card over so you don't see it. You might have already seen it already. But I thought this is just a cool card. I really like Prism. I like the shimmers. I enjoy all the different parallels from Prism. I feel like it's like a very sought after brand. I believe I'm like $50 all in on this card, but true rookie Prism, numbered to 25. Elijah Morse's have a big year. I think he's made some strides this year, but with Deshaun Watson, he's supposed to have a really big year in Cleveland, and he hasn't really done that yet. Amari Cooper's really overshadowed him, but Watson's been hurt like the last 3 games. He didn't look very good the first few games, so I think Elijah Moore has a real opportunity in the next few weeks if Watson can come back, and hopefully Moore can get some touches and get a couple passes thrown his way. And then I know I'll probably be kicking myself, but I think this is like $10 for both of these cards, and this is probably at one point I would say $100 to $150 worth of cards last summer before the season. Mac Jones was really hyped up. I actually know the guy who sold the 101 Black Finite Prism for $100K. He's a super chill dude, and he'd probably tell me not to buy Mac Jones, but I just kind of like these cards. I like them for the price. I think I paid $10 for both of them. I don't even know if they combat, but I feel like that's a solid deal. I know his silver prisms are doing like $70 right now, and he could be out of a job very soon, so I wouldn't even say, I feel like $70 is low for any quarterback silver prism PSA 10, because especially 2021, I know Trevor Lawrence is like a 7% gem rate. I wonder what Mac Jones' silver prism gem rate is, but I'm guessing it's not very high. And it doesn't look like this pink prism is gradable. It looks pretty far off center on the back. If you can see, this edge is way farther away than that edge as far as the centering goes. Then on the front's not too bad. It actually looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit off top to bottom. Then this select, it's a little bit harder to tell on these ones, so maybe a little bit off. But I mean, these aren't cards I would grade anyways. I'm just trying to kind of show the things that you would look for if you're going to send in cards. Lastly, out of the stuff I already opened up, I was pretty happy with this card. Jalen Hurts Origins RPA. Very sick looking patch. Not game worn, but, well, I don't think any rookie stuff is game worn. But this is Jalen Hurts rookie, so 2020 year Origins RPA, numbered to 99. And this card was sent in a mag, which I really appreciate, because sometimes in top loaders they can get bent or corners can get messed up or whatever, but he did a really nice job packaging this card, and I really appreciate that because it makes my job a lot easier when I go to move this card again. There's no damage on it. I know sometimes people say you're not supposed to ship in mags or one touches, whatever you want to call these things, but they have these magnetic, they're basically two plastic pieces that are magnetically combined, and you can split them apart right here at the top. But this is a mag or a one-touch. And I've heard you're not supposed to ship in mags, but I've never had an issue with anybody shipping stuff in a mag. There's a little bit of white on this top corner. You can see it's really prominent with this light, but to the eye you can't see it as much. This bottom has a little bit of whitening too. But for what I paid for this card, I feel like I got a solid deal on it. I think this is probably like a $350, $400 card, but I got a decent deal on it, so I can't complain. And then lastly, for the box. So in this box, this could be one of two things. I think I know what it is. I was pretty excited about this. I traded a LeBron, insert rookie PSA 10, a Ja Morant, RPA Origin, Chronicles, RPA PSA 8, and then a Sauce Gardner Optic Rated Rookie Blue Auto PSA 8 for what is in this box. And I think most people will be happy with the trade that I made, because I definitely am. Let's open this guy up. And yeah, he did a nice job packaging. I always reuse these boxes too. They're always solid to reuse. But yeah, and this is what we got here. Tom Brady Downtown PSA 10. This is trading for around $750 right now. So this is a great trade piece or sell piece for me. I didn't have a ton of those other cards. I'm pretty happy with getting this card in. I feel like it's just a very beautiful card, pretty sought after. Tom Brady, everyone's looking for Tom Brady. His market's down a little bit in the last few months, but overall, Tom Brady's still very collectible. Many regard him as the best quarterback of all time. If you don't think he's the best, you at least have him in your top 3, top 2 players, most likely in the NFL history. But just a clean looking card. It's Donruss, it's not Optic. In this case, it's the lesser of the two sought after brands. I saw the Optic Downtown PSA 10 doing about $850. This one does around $750. Just got a very cool, got that like drunk or whatever pirate sitting down there. Got the treasure chest up here. These Downtowns, they do a really good job of encapsulating the player and the team on each of these cards. I think this is a really cool looking card. If this is one card I would keep, which I don't keep a lot, I would end up keeping this thing just because I think Tom Brady's a good long-term hold. And I feel like cards in the next couple of years are going to get hotter again with Fanatics taking over and everything going on with that stuff. But yeah, if you guys liked what you saw today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Logan with Card Poppers. We have other videos coming out pretty much every couple days, maybe once a day at some point, but for right now we're just making videos as we go. We're getting content out there. So thanks for watching today, guys. Have a good one. Peace.